Hello everyone, it's Kabo, and we're back in the survival Let's Play. Been a while. Um, you probably can't tell, but nothing has changed here. I've gotten no work done on the hole. So, what have I been doing? Well, I did get all of the iron that we need to finish the beacon. So, lots more blocks of iron. I've got some friends down here, I'm just waiting for them to respawn, or despawn. Looks like they're gone now, so let's go down and set up our beacon now that we've got all the iron that we need. Actually got more than we need, but that's fine. And yeah, I know there's lots of iron out here, but I want to leave them floating in here till the very end. That's just because I feel like it. It's my prerogative, my Let's Play world, so I do what I want. Anyway, yeah, I've got the iron here. We needed 34 plus 81 blocks, so 115 blocks. Zombie. Oops. But we've got it now. So now we can upgrade our haste to haste 2, and then instant mine stone with our efficiency 5 pickaxe. So let's see. Sorry, you're gonna have to go. Oh, right, I've got silk touch on this. I'll just stick it here. You too. There we go. And there we go. Where is that zombie? So yeah, digging a lot. I probably did about 4 or 5 hours in the branch mines. Maybe less than that. It's hard to say, but spent some time, a lot of time, in there. It's all I was doing, so I didn't really get much else done. But there we have it, our pyramid made of iron, and still some iron left over, which we'll put back in our chest after we turn this up. So yeah, a lot of guys suggested to move this. Obviously, I will move it. I'm not going to just keep it in one corner and only use it to dig out one quadrant. I want to use it in the entire thing, so I will move it probably each time I dig out a quadrant. I'll probably go about 10 blocks down, and then I'll move it again and go 10 blocks and then move it again. That way I don't spend too many resources and time just taking it down and putting it back up. The idea with putting it in one corner like this was just to set it up so it covers the most area that it can, since it's only a 40 block length to the wall over there. So it's a 81 by 81 square. But yeah, don't worry, I'll make full use of it. I plan to, and I will eventually get more and set those up, but that will be much later. I plan to have eventually. So we want to have haste. Well, maybe not haste, but at least jump boost 2, speed 2, and resistance and regeneration. So probably 3 beacons, but maybe I might go for 4 or 5. We'll see. But there'll be one in each quadrant, so basically I can have the entire base covered with beacon power. Anyway, let's go ahead and turn on haste 2, make sure it's selected. Now we've got it, and now let's instant mine some of this stone. So start in the very edge. No, yeah, let's go to the corner over here. That will be best. So I'm just gonna mine this away a little bit just to have a little bit of fun with it. Alright. That should have been instant. Why wasn't it? What's going on? Oh, there we go. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I'll just use this pick down a little bit, and we'll just see how it goes for a while. And you know, maybe I'll go out as far as I can go for a couple of lanes just to see how much we can do. Oh. That's another thing I need to watch out for. I guess I can do it like this. That way I can just scan over the ores and not have to worry about breaking any. That's probably a good idea. So yeah, I think I'll just sweep the pick back and forth like that. You know, and I'll go, because you don't instant mine coal, you can avoid breaking it. So yeah, that will be my new mining method. Pretty cool. It's basically what I did with the layers of grass. I just back and forth through the entire thing. So this will speed things up a lot. And I guess I should switch to a shovel for parts like this, but it's fine. Yeah, so I'll have an army, or not an army, an arsenal of Silk Touch 5 pickaxes with unbreaking, and I'll just keep repairing them with diamonds. As you can see, this is a repaired one. I've renamed it, taking advantage of the fact that renamed items do not continue to increase their base cost. I did go through all the anvil stuff, as many of you may have seen. That was pretty interesting. I'm glad I figured out how that works, because, you know, it was kind of confusing. Like I said in the video, almost seemed random. So check out my anvil video if you haven't seen it. It's kind of interesting how it works. Yeah. So anyway, this episode will not be about digging. So let's go and get some other stuff done. The first things I want to do are, well, maybe the only things I'll do for this episode. We'll see how much time we spend. But I want to at least finish that ice machine, get that going, get it working, just have it run continuously, so whenever I want I can just walk in and pick up some, it's getting dark, pick up some ice. And I also want to fix my Enderman farm and add more layers to the Enderman farm. So I'll have to get some pistons ready, some redstone ready. Got lots of that now. Let me show you after I sleep what I've got exactly. Probably gonna need to get some more iron if I want to make some more pistons. But I think I have some stored away. Let me check real quick. 24. Definitely gonna need to get some more iron, so I might do a little bit of that off camera, but should be okay. Let's go ahead and check out what we have here. So let's start with the redstone. I don't remember where I put it. Yeah, it's got some redstone there. Also got 18 stacks here. A lot of coal. Then I've also got a few more stacks here, and lots of diamond or diamond ore blocks. So, you know what? Let's just harvest these now, since we can. Let me get some food before I starve. And grab this pick, and we'll go ahead and check out what we got from these diamonds. Also want to put the stuff away in the storage room because I want to do a count of everything that we collect from the hole in the very end when we finish the hole. So yeah, I started calling it the hole. It seems like everybody who watches just calls it the hole, so yep, right now it's the hole. No longer called the main base. If we call the main base once I've actually cleared it out, maybe we'll come up with a better name for it. Something to fit the theme whenever I finish building it or start work on building it. But for now it's just the hole. The hole in my backyard, where I bury the bodies. No, just kidding. Let's see. Let's go out to the hole to dig up the iron, or to harvest the diamond, not dig up the iron. want to leave the iron in the hole for now. Been a while, so I'm kind of getting back into doing this commentary. Was playing a lot on JL's server. A lot of fun with those guys. Building stuff, obviously, as many of you may have seen in his world tour or server tour. We've been working on the super mob farm. It's supposed to get really good rates, around 100,000 items per hour, which, yeah, pretty much you could only do with if you have a collab server. Just no way to get that many resources or build it up. Well, you could spend a lot of time to do it, but we used nearly 2 double chests of pistons on that, so it's still not done. We still have to do the item sorters, which we're still working on. Yeah. Also, my brother bought me Don't Starve, so I've been playing that a little bit. I guess you could blame Etho for that. Also just been putting stuff off because of Thanksgiving, preparing stuff with my family, just getting ready. Didn't really do much Minecraft. I usually only play a couple hours a day. I can't really play Minecraft too much. Sometimes I'll get into moods where I can. Like when I'm building stuff with JL, it just seems like it's easy to stay up until, 2 or 3 in the morning. And that's ridiculous for those guys because they're 6 hours time difference, so they're 6 hours ahead of us. And if I'm up till like 2, I'm on the East USA coast, by the way. If I'm up until like 2, this is Fortune, right? Then they're going to be up until 8 a.m., which is, I'm glad that they are because we can it actually works out quite well, but not something I like to get into the habit of doing. So usually when I play Minecraft, I only do it for a couple hours, and then I'll take a break and go and read or something. It's not something I can usually do all day, but it's fun sometimes to do that. Those are the main reasons that I haven't gotten anything done with the digging here, and have only been mining, because I can just sort of do it at random times, an hour here and there. I guess I could do the same with the mining, but before I do that, I really want to fix and set up more levels on the Enderman farm because it needs them. It's kind of slow. I'm used to using the one on the server now, so I can get to level 30 on the server in under a minute, but here it takes about 3 or 4, so I'm spoiled. Yeah, 3 or 4 minutes to level 30, and I'm complaining. But still, let's see. All right, so that was nice. About what we expected, about double, a little more. What did we have here? 6 or 13. So more than double, but yeah, what we expected. So now I have about a little over 5 stacks of diamonds, which is good because I can repair this most of the way with just 3 diamonds, and as a result I can keep my Silk Touch Efficiency 5 picks with Unbreaking and just keep using those over and over. That will also make going through the hole much faster, because before I'd have to go and harvest more diamonds and then make those into picks and hope I got Efficiency 4. And it was tiresome to do that because if I didn't get Efficiency 4, I basically couldn't use the pick on... I mean, I could use the pick on the hole, but it's kind of pointless to dig out that much stone without Efficiency 4 because just takes so long and you're not really doing much. What were we doing? We wanted to fix the ice machine, but we don't have enough iron, so we need to either get iron or go to the end and fix the farm there, which we also need to have iron for. So next mission will be to go and get some iron, which I think I'll do off camera. I mean, I only need maybe a stack of it to finish the to fix the farm, add more levels to the farm, and fix that. I've got basically all the pistons I need to finish the ice machine. I think I just need a few more. So what I'm going to do to fix it, by the way, I don't know if I've mentioned this, is I'm going to add a third generator. And it's going to be pushing out from this end, so I'll have it set up. Let me get over here so you can see better. Let me reload the chunks. There we go. I'll have it here, or well, I'll have it aligned this way, so it'll either be on that side pushing out in this direction, or it'll be on this side pushing out in that direction. Either way, I'll just have it push them, these blocks, one over, where they'll set off bud switches, which will push the ice up from below. So I'll basically have 3 generators pushing ice into the middle here, which will trigger a wall of bud switches, causing the entire floor to push up, and will generate an ice cube. And it will be very fast because I've got 3 of these generating. So it's the same concept as Wooby's design, just combined to have 3. So triple the, ooh, almost walked off the edge. Triple the speed of Wooby's design, but same size. And I'll just set it up so it doesn't need a reset. It will just continuously generate ice. Basically, I'll set it up so it won't ever get jammed. I'll just have ice continuously trying to be pushed into the ice cube. Even if it can't, it'll just keep trying. And then when I harvest it, it will start filling in again. That's the plan anyway. Hopefully it will work out. But right now I'm going to go harvest some iron, and then I'll hop over to the end and we'll finish the Enderman farm. So see you once I've done that. Probably be about, I don't know, half an hour later. Doesn't take too long to get a stack of iron. We'll see. Anyway, see you in a bit. Okay, so got some iron. Let's see, how much did I get? About, well, more than a stack. That's for sure. We'll have plenty to make the pistons we need. I've got some here too, apparently. So I'll go ahead and cook this as well. How did I? Yeah. So lots for pistons, and then a little bit more redstone, which I don't really need, and some diamonds. So that's all good. I'm gonna go ahead and cook that and make some pistons out of it, and once we do, I'll head over to the end and we'll start to make changes to our Enderman farm again. Not big ones, just some fixing and a few more levels, but should be pretty easy to do. So, see you in a bit. Okay, here I am in the Nether. I've got my stuff ready. Let me go ahead and move it up. Went ahead and crafted a stack of pistons, and I've got all this stuff that I will be using. Cobble for scaffolding. Take the melons too, because we'll probably need food. And yeah, noisy guys over here. Trap is still working fine. It's not getting permanently broken. All the pistons are fine, I think. I haven't really taken a look, but I think they're fine. Just slow. A little slow, and they I sometimes get stuck and I have to reset it. But the pistons haven't completely broken from what I can tell. And hopefully this fix that I'm going to use will prevent them from completely breaking in the future. So all I'm going to end up doing with this is changing the setup a little bit, changing the way it works. The timings will be a little different. Still be running a clock. This is going to be from Kedra's help, or the suggestion Kedra made. So here's, let's see if this is, yeah, it looks like this one is, as you can see, the torch here is off, but the clock isn't running, it just broke. How high are we? Still a few to go. Is that the lowest level? Oh yeah, that's the lowest level. So I'll go ahead and fix that one first, just to give you an example. It's a pretty easy fix. Actually, I'm just doing this one rather than any other because this one is the cheapest. It actually saves some redstone. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one. Let's see, how does it go? We need to... I need to get in there somehow. How did I looked at one somehow. I should have dropped my stuff off first. Well, anyway. The way this is going to work is it's going to eliminate the sticky piston. So we won't need that. Oh yeah, you can see there's something going on here with that. The sticky piston is completely gone. That's unfortunate. So some of them did break. But yeah, we'll eliminate that, so that's no longer going to be a problem. We'll move the redstone around a bit to fix it. Oh no! Let me go up, see if I can get up here safely first. At least put the stuff in the chest. And then I'll show you how it works. I'll go to a clear space. Let's just bounce over to the... Probably gonna get killed as soon as I step up here. Oh no, I'm fine. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna grab these repeaters, and then we need 2 torches. And a little bit of dust. Let's go ahead and make a lever. Or 4. Just for illustration. So I'll bounce over to the main island and show you how that works. Okay, back on the main island. So I noticed also when I came here, I've got a stack of iron here. I might just leave this for now though, because might just leave it for upgrading the levels in the Enderman farm eventually. But anyway, here's how it works. Let's see, we need that. So this will be this part will look similar to what we have already. We'll have the tripwire sending a line into this, which will simulate with the lever here. Then that's going to go into that block, where we'll have another torch, and then we simply set up a clock right here. And at this timing, it should be slow enough to keep things working. So let's set it up. As you can see, when this torch is off, the clock runs. This torch is on, the clock is stopped because of that being stuck in the off state when this is powered. So it's actually quite a bit simpler than my design, and pretty obvious now that I know how to, or now that it's been shown to me. And yeah, this just works better anyway. It's the same idea, just a clock which will connect to the pistons. So this is what I'm going to set up. on all of the levels, and hopefully it won't take too long. So let's run back over there and build this. Alright, as you can see, I've got them both set up now. Sometimes they'll bounce back and forth. That one did a little bit. And in order to fix that, I just want to put these pistons on the same timing so that they'll extend at the same time, and as a result, rather than having a chance of bouncing the Enderman back and forth, they'll always extend at the same time and hopefully encourage them to fall down like that. So let's watch it a little bit. I can hear him. I guess another set of pistons is broken above. But, yep, looks good so far. They're falling down pretty easily. So I think we'll keep it like this. And yeah, let's go. Yeah, that seems to be working nice. So let's go do the rest. Alright, so just wanted to show you what I've been doing. For the moment, I've just been coming through here, leaving pretty much everything in place because the repeaters here are already in place, just changing the timing a little bit. So this is the timing that we use, and it seems to be working alright. I'll just come over here and grab the sticky piston, and then once we get that, we just head down to the next level, just like this, and do the same thing. Once I get all the sticky pistons on one side, I'm going to put them in the chest and then come back through and I guess go up the side with scaffolding or something and set up the torch and all of that. That one. So, as you can see, just some pretty dull stuff. Nothing special here, just grabbing the pistons. Got a few more layers to go, but shouldn't be too difficult. Now that I've gone down the tower, I'm going back up, just filling in some spaces as I go. Also building up the last bit here with the torch to add on to the clock, which is not too hard. If I just aim at that little spot there, it works just fine. So fill in little gaps like this where the pistons used to be, just fixing it up a little bit, and then I just go up to the next layer where I'll just dig up and then hop up here and do the next layer just like that. Just came in here to take a look at the pistons, and it looks like a lot of them were actually broken. I just fixed 2 of them here, and then there were 1, 2, 3 more pairs, and there was one up there that I had fixed as well. So 6 pairs of pistons had broken, and actually need to fix those. So I've just been breaking the tripwire and coming down, and then I'll climb back up the vines, and each level I go up, replace the tripwire. But yeah, that was unfortunate. That level's working fine, so I can leave. Ooh, I can leave that. I guess he's not coming back up. Okay, so yeah, should be done soon here. Alright, I've finished it. It's working. I've been watching it for a while, I haven't seen any issues. Hopefully it will stay that way. I'm getting a little tired of this right now, though, so I think for the time being I'll just leave this equipment, or the, building materials here, and head back to the overworld, come back and build more layers onto this some other time. For now, I just want to go and finish the ice machine. This should work a lot better as it is, just from fixing that funnel. And hopefully we won't have... Whoa. Feels a little laggy, so I almost fell off there. I wonder why... Ooh. He's not angry at me. What? I don't know what's going on. Well, I need to get rid of the scaffolding at some point, but since I want to build more onto this soon, I'm just going to leave it. But for now, I will go down and see what the rates are like. So head down there. I'll just throw a pearl. Ooh. Should be careful. Oh, I forgot to put them in the chest. Oh, I'll do it in a bit. Let's see, so up there... Oh, I can't tell. Let's kill these guys first. Feels like it's lagging. I wonder if this has to do with 1.4.5. Everything feels slower. I'm not sure. Anyway. Okay, it feels a little bit faster already. I'm still seeing entities up there, but they probably are standing on the scaffolding and everything should be coming down now. Let's take a look. Ooh, I need to not get them angry at me. Yeah, we've got some guys spawning outside of the designated areas, so I'll need to fix that up eventually. As you can see, there are guys standing there. I don't know how they got there, but they are there. We'll clean them up later. But for now, I think we'll just leave them as they are. Yep, they seem to be coming down without any issues. And looks like we're almost to level 30. I don't know what we were when we started here, but I think it was like 6 or 7. Maybe not. I don't remember. Check the video. Anyway, I'm gonna go put this stuff back up there. And even though we didn't build any layers onto it, it's still going quite well, so I'll leave it as it is. Oh jeez. All these guys. And we'll head back over to the overworld and to the ice machine. So, see you there. Okay, we're here at the ice machine now. I've let this run for a while just to make sure I know how it works, and been gathering materials. I've got some more stored in that chest there. So I think we're ready to build. When I was, working on this stuff, I let it snow accidentally, but that's okay. I can clear that up pretty quickly. Let's see, so what we need is this layer to be pushed out that way, but it's exactly 12 long, so we need to put the pistons right after this ice block. Let's see how many we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we need 3 from both sides. That way we can have a 12 long row of pistons. That way we can push out a 12 long sheet of ice, which will trigger buds over here, sending an update to a sending a signal to a piston floor, which will push everything up by 1. So we'll form a 12 by 12 by 11 cuboid thing here. So let's see. We need to come in 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we put our piston right here. So let's put the power there. So we need 12 long here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let me count this just to be sure. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. And then we have our pistons, regular pistons. So I've thought about this as well. We can't have it just come straight down here because this overhangs a bit, and because we're pushing up, we need to have something else there. Otherwise, we'll end up pushing our blocks out of the way. So what I'm thinking is we'll have another. Oops, dang it. Have another set of pistons pushing down in front of them. And then when they get pushed up, we can push up above that without any problem. The only thing I'm concerned with is when we push the blocks down, will there be any issues? Like, I guess if we just start by digging out the ice on this end, then we can avoid accidentally digging up some pistons. So I should be fine with that. Let's go grab that piston. Every piston is precious. Right. So we need the blocks to be pushed down directly in here, but they need to be fed in from the side first. And we're going to have power on this row, which means the highest or the lowest they can be is here. So blocks will come in here, and then there'll be a piston above them right here. So we need a block there to place the pistons. Might as well use that for power too. So I'm doing this building. It's probably gonna, it's already been half an hour, right? I think on the video, probably something like half an hour recorded. I didn't check exactly, but going ahead and building this because it's been a while since my last video, so you'll get an extra long video this time. Extra long let's play. I think that's right. Alright. So we need this. And now, when we feed ice in underneath here, we'll send a pulse, which will push the blocks down and then push them out. So we need, now we need something to feed the ice into this, which will be back here. So let's count this. So okay, first we need to know how big this is going to be. So if we have, let's say, so the closest we can get this is going to be with this part above here, right? So there's going to be a block, a water block, and then the pistons. So we need to go at least the piston heads rather. Yeah, the pistons that push down. So block, and then pistons that push down will be above here. That's the closest we can go. But we need to get power. Well, let me go back and sleep, and I'll be right back after I sleep, and we'll think about it some more. Okay, and we're back. I've been thinking about it some more, and yeah, we need to have at least right here, and that won't be a problem. The problem will be how high do we need to go before we start pushing down. So we'll have the ice blocks get pushed down to this level, at which case they'll get pushed over this way. But the problem is, how high do we need to put the other set of pistons? So one thing to think about is if we have this line back there too close. See, I had to put this line down 2 rather than just 1 because it can, I don't think I ever explained this when I built, but this particular line here, if it's up 1, so if it's on this layer, it can actually cause updates on this block here. The redstone updates. The redstone will cause that to update, which is no good. You get it going off when you don't want, and it forms a clock because it's just continuously updating itself. So we need to go up at least 2 from this level. So let's think about that. 1, 2, right? Then we'll have it pushing down from here. Will this be okay? So the ice block will form here, get pulled back here by the sticky piston. Will this work? I think this will be okay, but maybe I need to think about it some more. Let's see. I just want to be sure. 2, 3. I think that will be okay. If we put the water on top of here. Let's hop over here and check. Water. 1, 2. Ooh. Hold on. I need to go back down there. Sorry about this. Just need to make sure I'm doing this right. Would be annoyed if I had to tear it down and start over, so because I don't really have a very stable situation up here. Alright. Let's see. So we've got 2 blocks below the ice that forms. So let's just look at it that way. Wherever we have the ice, we need to go down 2 blocks before we can start pushing. So if we form the ice here, it will be 1, 2. Wait, that's not right, is it? It's actually 3 blocks, isn't it? Yeah, it's 3 blocks because, right. So 1, 2, and then 3 at the level of the piston. Yeah, so that's what we need to do. So I think 1 more higher because we'll be pushing here, so we need to go up 1 more. Which means we have to power this differently. No. Let's go up 1 more than that. That way we can still run wire onto the top here. Because we'll have the wall for the water being right above here. And the floor will be there. That should work. Okay. I think this is how we're going to do it. So ice blocks will form here where we're standing. They'll get pulled to this location by a sticky piston. Then they'll get pushed down. And then we'll have 3 blocks below that right here. Or 1, 2, 3. Wait a second. Did I miss? No, we have to go 4, right? Because of the overlap there. So 4 blocks. 4 blocks down. Have another piston pushing out that way. So I'll go ahead and fill in some pistons here and show you what I've done with that. Okay, so I've put in almost all the remaining pistons now. Let me see if I can reach this. Nope, let's do it that way. So that will be the one that pulls the ice block back. This one will push it down, and it will keep pushing down until it reaches here, at which point it will be pushed over, then pushed down, and then pushed out. So, should hopefully work. Not perfectly sure, not completely sure how I'm going to wire this. I think I'll just run a wire down from the top and power these sequentially. So we need this one will come first, then power this one, then this one, then this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. This side we have a bud facing downward. So the bud will get updated here when that piston retracts. Oh, I guess I need to place a piston there as well. So we'll have it here. And Then when it comes down, signal will go yeah, I can just take it from the end there, I think. Run it from the end up to here. And then come down. Oh, maybe I'll also take it from the end. So I'll just set it up the same way. Downward facing bud here. Think that should work fine. So we'll need a torch here because it will be right here. So when it comes down, we'll get power, which we will send that block. Let me get that out of the way for now. Then we just need a repeater, and that will go up the same way as the other one, just up. Torch here. Another torch here. Then this row gets powered from diagonally, and these are the buds that detect when the ice freezes. Speaking of buds, so the redstone update, I'm sure many of you have heard. Kind of interesting. Not sure what I think about that. I'm, happy to see updates, of course. Fixes to redstone, but buds. I guess I just hope that they would leave buds alone, but it's always been an unintended behavior, so I guess a bug is a bug, and it will always remain a bug if it's not considered intentional behavior. So should have expected that they would fix it one day, which is unfortunate. I wonder if they'll get a lot of backlash from that. Probably, because buds are very popular. So this should be working now. Let's go ahead and take a look. How do we get down? Ooh, that will do it. Okay, so now when we put a block here, perfect. We just need to power this line, and then this one, and then this one, all in order. And we can just, I think, put 1 tick delay between them, and that should still work fine. Let's come up on this side because running out of space over there. Alright. We're getting power in this block, which means I should just be able to drop this down here. And it will get power, which is perfect because this is 1 tick after that that piston extends on the bud. And then this one, so that's 13 long, 14, 15. I'm running out of dust. Then we need to come up here. Let's do it like this. One tick. That should do it. So now we've got 1, 2, whoops. And then that one, which we'll just put 2 ticks after on this side to make it a little less confusing over here, I guess. Wait, maybe we can run it down. Can we just I don't want it to look messy. Well, I guess it'll be hidden for the most part anyway, so it won't matter too much. If I put a block Now let's just do it on this side. Not feeling like dealing with that. So we'll have power come in from here. And that should work fine. So just put a repeater here and a block. Two ticks. That should be far enough away, yeah. Ah. Come on. Cobble is just for scaffolding, so I'm not wasting it, don't worry. Its purpose is to be used up. Now let's test it. Ooh. Okay. I think it worked. It definitely pushed that entire row out. Let's make sure it feeds in properly though. Keep putting blocks here. So far so good. And one more test. Or... uh-oh. I guess this needs to be one tick longer. Oh no, wait. It was probably fine, but the end there is too long. Let me break this off. Is that the right one? No, this one. Now it should work. Test it out. Excellent. Alright, it's working as expected. So now we just need to add in the water. I'm going to go ahead and clean up all of this scaffolding and start setting up the water area for freezing. So see you once I've cleaned up the scaffolding. Okay, so I've got most of it cleaned off now. We need to set up the water. And like I said, it will be above here. Well, the wall will be here. The water will be in this little... Oh no! Well, I'll fix that later. The water will be in there. So, let's place this. And it will work just like that one. The water just comes in from the sides. We need to come out one more. Uh-oh, cutting off the power here. Let's use a upside down half slab there. I'll do that later. And then the wall to keep it in. Let me go ahead and make that half slab. And while I'm here, grab some ice and the water bucket. Ender Pearl. Oh, darn it. Here we go. Okay, so slab should stop the water, but still let the power go through. Let's see. I want it to look similar on both sides here. Right, so this will be covered, of course, like that. Do I wrap this all the way around? Nope, I leave that. So, cover it here. Ooh, almost jumped off there. We need this. And that should do it for the water. Let's go ahead and break these. I love how it updates like that. And we've got it. Alright. So now, this should freeze, just like before. Let's make sure it's all snow area. It would be kind of funny if it weren't. Yeah, it's all fine. So it should work just fine now. I need to get out. Let's go this way. And it seems to be working. Let's check down here. Or I guess down here. So far so good. Looks kind of funny because I had to make this whole pusher thing, but I think it will be okay. Is it longer on this side? What's up over here? Oh no, 1, 2. 1, 2, okay, yeah, so they're symmetrical. Alright, so this is pretty much done, this whole ice maker and pusher setup. Let's just let it run for a while so we can see how the whole thing comes together. Let's get this block back as well. Okay, so we've got our thing working. As you can see, it pushed these out just fine. Gonna have to do something about the ice that when this fills up, but like I said before, I have a plan for that. I don't think I'm gonna make it back in time to sleep, so I'll just wait until the next morning. Yeah, it's already sun's coming up. But yeah, so that's working now. All we've got to do is set up this end with buds to trigger a piston floor now, and it will be done. We can finish the ice machine, ice cube, reset it and everything, get it ready to be used again. Hopefully it will work really fast. We've got 3 generators, so 3 generators adding to a 12 by 12 by 11 cuboid, so we should have lots of ice, hopefully. Anyway, I'm going to go grab a bunch of stuff to set up buds on this side. I guess I've got the sticky pistons already, so let's go ahead and do that. So we'll have them facing out here. Let's see if I can place this. Nope. Like that, I think. Or maybe I'll have them facing down. Well, regardless, I'll go ahead and set these up, set up the buds on this side, and then we'll go ahead and wire the floor. So be back after I've wired up all that stuff. Okay, so I played around with it a little bit, and this is what I decided to do. So just outward, it's extending outward like this, and it will all connect to one line here, and then it'll get the signal going down to the piston floor from there. This will be in the middle, by the way. It won't be just like this, where it will also send a signal up to the top to reset the bud. So it will look like this. Whenever ice comes in to this position, we'll get an update, and regardless, oh, whoops. You could also put the torches on this side, save a few blocks. So Yeah, so whenever there's an update here, those torches will go off, or those buds will go off and also send a pulse to the floor underneath. So hopefully it will work fine. I'm going to go ahead and set up this row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh. Careful. And then it's an even number, so maybe I'll just use 2 lines for symmetry. I don't know. We'll see. For no reason other than symmetry, rather. But basically it will look like that. Like I said, to save some blocks, let's just put the torches here. And you get the idea. So I'll be back once I finish setting up this entire thing, or this bud part. So see you in a little bit. Okay, so just putting in the last few blocks here, you can see it updates as expected. If we go to the top here and say break one of these, you can see we get an update and we get power. So now we can just take that and send it to a piston floor. Piston floors are pretty easy to set up. You just have like a series of repeaters and pistons, not too complicated. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in the layer underneath here with stone brick. Oh, might need to make some more of that. Gonna need more torches too, it looks like. So let me make some more stone brick here. I probably won't need more than this. And some more torches. And I'll go ahead and grab some more redstone as well. So I'll be back for the next day after I grab some more redstone. So see you in a little bit. Alright, got lots of supplies now. Lots of redstone ore and my fortune pick, one of my fortune picks. Going to need to clear out the floor, the ice floor, in order to put in the piston floors. So got a silk touch pick here. I guess I should put in some sort of shutoff for this thing. Not sure how to do that yet. There we go. So I need to just take this out. Just in the area where there's going to be ice. Or going to be the pistons. So I'll hurry up and place the pistons as well. Soon as we get this cleared out. Right. So, ooh, about to fall down. Let's see, we need a row underneath this level of stone brick. So let's go down and set that up. Oh, no, I want to set up the pistons first. Alright. So pistons will go like that, then we'll have stone brick on top, like that. And it'll push up. That way I can come in with a shovel and not have to worry about breaking this thing. I think that should do it. I'm going to go grab the rest of the sticky pistons I need and start setting them up. So maybe I'll time-lapse do that as well. Okay, almost done here. Looks like I'm short by 12 sticky pistons, which of course makes sense because I forgot to consider the 12 sticky pistons for the bud here. So, need to go make those, and I'll be right back as soon as I've got them done. Alright, got the sticky pistons. Let's finish up this last row. Hit. Oh. Kind of hard to get this while they're continuously generating ice in your face. Ah. There we go. Last row of blocks. And that, I think we can call done. So now we just have to wire the piston floor. As you can see, there's a little gap here which will put a there'll be something there. Maybe we'll put obsidian or something. We'll see. But won't be too much trouble to do something about that. The piston floor. Oh no. Stay away. Pretty simple idea. You've probably seen it before. You've just got this tower thing. Let me go ahead and set it up so you can see. You send power into this where there's a torch on top, and then you've got another torch, a torch, and I think you can do a third torch here. So we just have power, which will come in through a repeater. And then the same thing, just repeated for the entire length of piston floor. That is just right, actually. So yeah. It works out well because there are 12 and this does 3 at a time, so I just use 4 rows of 12 repeaters and a lot of torches, but yeah, it works out. So that's what I'll be setting up directly below there. I guess I can time-lapse this as well, so let's get to it. Alright, got everything wired up underneath. Just need to connect these to the power from the bud, and the ice block will be done. So, we'll just connect them on the same middle two parts here. See how we can do this, if there's an easy way. Yep, I think we can just take the power down this way. Perhaps something like that. Oh, I guess I better put redstone there. And now, if we go up to the top, just more scaffolding. I'll remove it all later, so no big deal. Alright, so now, when we get an... Oh, everything's all funny here. Oh, I need some delay here. No. Oh, wait. Alright, let's stop that for now. Alright, we've got torches going. Oh, that's what it is. Dang it. Forgot about that. These torches are in the wrong position. I guess not paying attention there. So let's fix those. Just move them underneath here, and that should help. Just like that. So that's what I get for thinking I could save some space and not paying attention. Oh well. Let's eat something here and then go back up and finish that. Okay. Should be good now. Just need to replace the connection here. Arg. And let's test it out again. I need to go through and fix all of those pistons because the ice blocks It's still... Alright. Still getting an update somehow. Oh. Jeez. No. That's fine. What I need is a delay up here. Just need that to be delayed. There we go. Now it's working. Okay, so now I just need to replace the ice that got out of order somehow. Oh, I bet it was when I was going through and setting up the torches, I was sending pulses, one-tick pulses, to the pistons, causing them to just push the blocks rather than just push them and then retract. So they would... There we go. They would put the blocks up and then they got pushed by that, resulting in what we see here. But easy to fix. Shouldn't happen again, hopefully. Last one here. And the ice cube generator is done. So, as this fills up, ice blocks get pushed over here, and they'll come in from all sides, and then eventually trigger this. This is the only one, when this one pushes, it's the only time that it will trigger the floor. So that's why I set it up like this. Makes it pretty easy to control when the ice, when the ice floor gets pushed up. So I guess that's really all there is to this. Maybe I'll add a time lapse just to show it filling up, something like that. Let me clear it out. Clear it out. Ooh. Clear it out and reset the ones on the sides, and then we'll watch it run. So I'll be back in the next morning after I've cleared everything out. Okay, so I've cleared most of it out. There's a little bit that I can't deal with. These are completely reset and they're pushing in now on both sides. So let's watch it for a while and see how long it takes to fill in one layer, or at least until it triggers the buds on the end there. Probably won't take too long. I'm predicting probably about 10 minutes or so. Who knows? We will see. The ones on the left and the right here might get jammed up because I haven't put in failsafes yet, but should work out just for this small scale test. So let's turn off the GUI and start to record a time lapse. Okay, so we've got it pushed up by a layer. Not exactly sure how long that takes. I think I just caught it a little while ago. Probably about 10 minutes. I don't know how long I was AFK, but it seems to be working pretty well. Exactly as expected, more or less. Once I put in the failsafes, though, this should fill up to be a cube nicely. So, that's really all there is to this build. It was a long episode this time. I guess this is sort of my way of saying sorry for taking so long between this episode and the previous one, but I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you like to see more building episodes like this where I actually go into what I'm building. I noticed that in the past I didn't really do that. I more just skipped the parts rather than showing the actual build. Let me know which you prefer, if you'd prefer me to skip more or if you prefer me to show more of the actual work that I'm doing. So I guess just give me your opinion on that. But anyway, that's all for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. And hopefully we'll get the next Let's Play with not too long of a break. So, see you next time. Thanks again. Bye.